Hey everyone! Today I'm diving into one of the most monumental events in modern history, World War II. Let's break it down, from the causes to the cataclysmic aftermath, all within just over 3 minutes. Ready? Let's go! World War II, spanning from 1939 to 1945, was a global war that involved most of the world's nations, including all of the great powers, eventually forming two opposing military alliances, the Allies and the Axis. So, what sparked this massive conflict? The seeds were sown with the Treaty of Versailles in 1919, which ended World War I but left Germany economically devastated and politically humiliated. This set the stage for the rise of Adolf Hitler and his Nazi Party, who promised to restore Germany's fortunes and expand its territory. By the late 1930s, Germany under Hitler's rule began aggressively annexing territories. This expansionism kicked into high gear with the invasion of Poland in 1939, prompting Britain and France to declare war on Germany, thus beginning World War II. The war was marked by significant events and horrific battles. Think of the Blitzkrieg tactics, the Battle of Britain, the horror of the Holocaust, and the pivotal battles of Stalingrad and Midway. Each of these events reshaped the course of the war and had profound implications on the global stage. One of the darkest aspects of the war was the Holocaust, where 6 million Jews were systematically exterminated by the Nazi regime. This genocide is a stark reminder of the brutalities of war and the depths of human cruelty. As the war progressed, the Allies began to gain the upper hand, culminating in the D-Day invasion of Normandy in 1944. This massive operation led to the liberation of Western Europe from Nazi control. The war in the Pacific Theater reached its climax with the United States dropping atomic bombs on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945, leading to Japan's unconditional surrender and effectively ending World War II. The aftermath of the war was just as significant as the conflict itself. Europe was left in ruins, leading to a massive reconstruction effort. The political landscape shifted dramatically, with the United States and the Soviet Union emerging as superpowers, setting the stage for the Cold War. Nazi leaders were brought to justice in the Nuremberg trials, where they were held accountable for war crimes. This was a pivotal moment in international law and human rights. And let's not forget the formation of the United Nations in 1945, aimed at fostering international cooperation and preventing future conflicts. Interestingly, the tension between the newly formed superpowers led to the formation of military alliances like NATO and the Warsaw Pact. World War II was more than just a conflict. It was a significant turning point in global history, reshaping boundaries, societies, and the modern geopolitical landscape. It left a legacy that still resonates in today's world. So, whether it's the bravery of the soldiers, the strategies of the generals, or the resilience of the civilians, the stories of World War II remind us of the complexities of war and the enduring spirit of humanity. There you have it, a brief overview of World War II. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope this gives you a clearer picture of the immense scope and impact of this historic conflict. Did you know that World War II resulted in an estimated 85 million fatalities, which was about 3–4% of the world's population at that time? The economic impact was staggering, with the war costing an estimated $1.6 trillion, making it one of the most expensive conflicts in history. Military expenditures were astronomical, with the United States alone spending around $341 billion, which is equivalent to over $4 trillion today. Despite the devastation, the post-war period saw significant economic recovery, particularly in Western Europe and Japan, thanks to initiatives like the Marshall Plan. The Marshall Plan, for instance, provided over $12 billion in aid to help rebuild European economies, which is roughly $130 billion in today's dollars. These numbers give us a glimpse into the sheer scale and impact of World War II, highlighting not just the human cost, but also the economic and military